Have you ever wondered why some people seem to climb the financial ladder effortlessly, while others, despite working tirelessly, remain stuck in the middle class? You might be working hard, saving diligently, and following every piece of advice you've ever been given. Yet the wealth you dream of never seems to materialize. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden reasons most people never escape the middle class. From the subtle traps of lifestyle inflation to the psychological barriers of comfort and fear, you'll discover why income alone isn't enough and how the right mindset, leverage, and ownership can break the cycle and start building real, long-term wealth. 1. The trap of lifestyle inflation. As income grows, so does spending, often faster than your earnings increase. Middle-class individuals frequently upgrade their homes, cars, and gadgets to match social expectations. This phenomenon, known as lifestyle inflation, prevents surplus income from being invested in wealth-building assets. The more you focus on appearances, the less you build real financial security. Recognizing this pattern and intentionally directing extra income into investments or scalable opportunities is a first step toward escaping the middle-class trap. Lifestyle inflation doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, almost invisible process. When you get a small raise, it feels natural to upgrade your smartphone, dine out more often, or buy a slightly nicer car. Over time, these small decisions accumulate, and suddenly, your extra income is no longer extra. It's entirely consumed by lifestyle maintenance. The challenge is that society often rewards visible markers of success, not true financial health. People admire big houses, luxury vehicles, and designer accessories, but these symbols often hide the fact that wealth is stagnant and liabilities are high. Breaking free from lifestyle inflation requires a conscious mindset shift. Instead of immediately spending more when you earn more, focus on how your extra income can create long-term value. Allocate raises and bonuses to investments, business ventures, or financial instruments that generate passive income. Automating investments and savings can help you avoid the temptation to spend impulsively. Additionally, cultivating financial discipline involves evaluating every purchase through the lens of opportunity cost. What could this money do for my future if I didn't spend it on temporary pleasure? By understanding lifestyle inflation and its consequences, you can take control of your financial trajectory. It's not about being frugal or denying yourself enjoyment. It's about prioritizing wealth creation over fleeting status symbols. Those who master this skill consistently redirect their income towards scalable opportunities, allowing compounding returns to accelerate their journey out of the middle class. Recognizing this invisible trap early is essential. Every dollar invested in assets today multiplies your freedom and financial security tomorrow. Over time, the habit of mindful spending and disciplined investment can transform your income into true wealth, creating a sustainable path to financial independence. 2. Confusing liabilities with assets. Many people believe owning a home, car, or expensive electronics is a sign of wealth. However, these items often drain cash flow instead of generating income. A true asset produces returns, dividend stocks, rental properties, businesses, or intellectual property. Middle-class individuals often sink money into depreciating purchases, thinking they're investing in their future. Understanding the difference between liabilities and assets is crucial for financial growth and escaping the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. The problem is that society often equates ownership of material possessions with success. A fancy car, a large house, or the latest gadgets can give the illusion of financial achievement. But in reality, they require ongoing expenses such as maintenance, insurance, taxes, and loan interest. These costs reduce the money available for genuine wealth-building investments. People may feel secure with these possessions, but their net worth may not grow, and their financial flexibility is constrained. To truly build wealth, it's important to focus on acquiring income-producing assets that appreciate over time or generate cash flow. Rental properties, stock dividends, royalties from creative work, or ownership stakes in businesses provide continuous returns. Each dollar invested in these types of assets compounds over time, creating financial momentum and freedom. Recognizing the difference between liabilities and assets and redirecting funds toward the latter is a mindset shift that separates those who remain trapped in middle-class living from those who achieve long-term financial independence. 3. High dependency on linear income. Most middle-class workers earn solely through active labor, trading time for money. There are only so many hours in a day, and this linear income creates a natural ceiling. No matter how hard you work, your earnings are capped unless you create scalable income streams. Leveraging technology, business systems, or investments allows your money and effort to grow beyond the limitations of your personal time, enabling financial freedom. The limitation of linear income becomes especially clear when comparing someone with multiple income streams to someone relying solely on a paycheck. A salary, no matter how high, ends once the workday is over. Overtime, promotions, or side gigs can help, but they still rely on trading time for money. In contrast, scalable income streams, such as owning a business, monetizing intellectual property, investing in dividend-paying stocks, or building automated digital products, continue generating returns even when you're not actively working. Developing scalable income requires strategic planning and sometimes initial effort, but the payoff is freedom and flexibility. For example, a freelance designer may create an online course teaching their skills. Once the course is launched, it can sell repeatedly without additional hours of personal work. Similarly, an entrepreneur investing in automated e-commerce stores or software subscriptions can see ongoing revenue without a proportional increase in labor. Understanding this distinction between linear and scalable income is essential. The sooner you focus on building scalable streams, the faster you can break the limitations of time for money work and achieve financial independence. 4. The burden of consumer debt. High-interest debt, such as credit cards and personal loans, silently erodes wealth. Paying interest on depreciating assets transfers potential wealth to banks instead of building your own financial foundation. Debt reduces liquidity, making it harder to seize investment opportunities. To escape the middle class, reducing debt and avoiding unnecessary borrowing is essential. Financial discipline and strategic debt management free up capital for growth-oriented activities. For instance, paying off high-interest credit cards or avoiding personal loans for consumer purchases allows you to redirect funds toward investments or business opportunities. Over time, disciplined debt management not only prevents wealth erosion, but also strengthens your financial flexibility, giving you the freedom to act on opportunities that can accelerate wealth creation. 5. Comfort, fear, and the psychological ceiling. Fear of failure and desire for security often prevent middle-class individuals from taking necessary risks. Comfort zones create a psychological ceiling on financial growth. Avoiding entrepreneurship, equity investments, or niche skill development keeps people tied to a stable but limited income. Overcoming this mental barrier, embracing calculated risks, and adopting a growth mindset are key to breaking free from long-term financial stagnation. By gradually challenging yourself, testing new ventures, and learning from mistakes, you can expand your comfort zone, increase confidence, and unlock opportunities that were previously inaccessible, paving the way for sustainable wealth growth and financial freedom. 6. Effort versus leverage. Working harder does not equal building wealth. True wealth comes from leverage, systems, people, or capital that multiply your effort. Businesses, investments, and intellectual property allow your time and work to generate returns beyond your direct labor. Understanding the difference between effort and leverage shifts focus from endless work hours to building scalable opportunities that compound wealth over time. 7. Ownership changes everything. Ownership is the ultimate differentiator between middle-class living and financial independence. Owning businesses, income-producing assets, or intellectual property allows profits to compound and financial control to grow. Unlike earned income, ownership creates long-term value and generational wealth. Focusing on ownership rather than consumption is critical for escaping the middle-class trap and achieving true financial freedom. 8. Continuous learning and skill development. One of the biggest factors keeping people in the middle class is the assumption that formal education or past training is enough for life. The world is constantly evolving, and industries, technologies, and opportunities shift rapidly. Those who fail to invest in continuous learning, upskilling, and acquiring high-value niche skills miss the chance to leverage new opportunities. By consistently improving your expertise, exploring emerging fields, and staying ahead of trends, you position yourself to command higher income, enter scalable ventures, and make informed investment decisions. Continuous learning is not just knowledge accumulation. It's a strategic tool for escaping stagnation and building long-term financial freedom. So, there you have it. 7 key reasons why most people never escape the middle class, from lifestyle inflation and debt to linear income and fear-driven decisions. By understanding these hidden traps and shifting focus toward assets, leverage, and ownership, you can start building real wealth today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on practical wealth strategies and financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.